and welcome to the Robot Carnage Series 3 Grand Final. This is it. We only have 4 robots remaining and they all want to claim the title of Robot Carnage Champion. Let's see who our 4 Grand Finalists are. First to make it through, Steg-o-saw-us. The dino showed no mercy against Siren, eventually sinking them to the depths before a close shave against Virion with only minimal damage sustained. They would battle against Trapdoor and a quick bit of driving helped them escape the spider's fangs. In the semi-final they used brute force and were too strong against Flatline before sending them down and then surprised everyone by taking out top seeds Ice 2. Steg has taken out both previous and current champions, making them a clear favourite to win. Next up, Emperor Tiberius came to crush the enemy in its path. A firm hold on Xerox would send the 3rd seed into oblivion and then taking on the Big Cheese, proving who was the better ruler in the arena. The semi-finals tested their mettle and took damage from Rickroll before they rolled backwards into the pit, allowing them to fight Arnold A for a place in the grand final. Even with a damaged claw, Tiberius came out on top and terminated their opponent's chances of winning. Could Tiberius become the new ruler of Robot Carnage? 6th seed Trillium makes a 2nd grand final with steady progress, starting off against the pink and blue wedge of Hedge, tipping them over and went on to face the Minister's cat, breaking its claws and turning it over for a belly rub. They faced Petrify first in the semi-final and won due to some careless driving from the 2nd seed, then against a half-dead Afterburner who had taken major damage prior and came through with the 16th seed in the pit. Trillium has been competing in this competition since day 1, but will they finally become number 1? And finally Nitro, who has possibly had the toughest run of the 4 remaining robots. Starting off with a loss against the Big Cheese, they came back strong with a win over the tired and damaged looking Xerox before taking down the Big Cheese in revenge to make it to the semi-final. There they fought hard against Propellerhead but won in a very close judge's decision, and then a good back and forth battle with Protosynthesis ending with the latter in the pit gave them the win they needed to make it here tonight. They have the speed, power and resilience to go all the way, even with the flipper being slightly temperamental.
This is it. This is the grand final where we find a champion between Steg-o-saw-us, Trillium, Tiberius and Nitro. 4 of the deadliest machines in the competition are about to do battle. It is time for the grand final to commence.
From Inverness, Nitro.
Fastest machine in the competition, very tough and hard to crack. The flipper can be unreliable at times, but it has the power to dominate the field with or without it.
From East Sussex, Tiberius.
Low to the ground, manoeuvrable and accurate with an electric crushing claw. Good armour and strength make this a ruler to be feared, and will squeeze the life from those who oppose them.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
The first fight of the grand final, and it's Nitro and Tiberius. Tiberius going in, and the lifters come off of Nitro. Kinda expected there, and Nitro getting pierced by Tiberius and going into the wheels. The claw digging in into the wheels, and you can see the wheel has been buckled, and that's really going to hinder Nitro's driving now. And without a lifter, they're not going to be the most aggressive. Nitro getting spun around by Tiberius. Tiberius trying to get another catch point, maybe go for the other wheel. Both circling the pit. It's not down, it's going down now, courtesy of Nitro, who backed into it, and it's a good shove match, and Tiberius pushing Nitro in, and Nitro's got it to the pit! What an amazing shove there! Nitro, the fastest machine, with the grippiest wheels, pushed back by Tiberius, and sank into the pit! Tiberius makes it to the grand final to fight for the championship.
Cease.
And that secures the first spot in the grand final for Tiberius. Nitro will get a chance to fight for 3rd place. Before then, let's have our second knockout fight between Steg-o-saw-us and Trillium.
From Somerset, Trillium.
The poisonous plant grows stronger with each battle. The claw is still able to clamp and control its prey, proving the veteran still has what it takes to win. This could be their year.
From Southampton, Steg-o-saw-us.
Branded with the names of its victims, the dinosaur is nearing the top of the food chain. Its strength has dominated both previous champions in succession and has the title in its sights.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
Trillium has been in this position before. They'll want to try and get to that grand final. A little bit stuck over the pit, both of them are. Steg-o-saw-us seems to be a little more stuck over it. Very low ground clearance. Managed to get away. Trillium going in, going after them, pushing them to them, holding them with the claw and into the corner, lifting them up, bringing the claw down, nearly lifting Steg-o-saw-us up and over. They're managing to get hold of them and control the fight. Steg-o-saw-us just has the pushing ability and seems to be running away mostly, a little bit stuck on the edge of the pit. Will Trillium go for the pit release? And they have, and Steg-o-saw-us are going down! Steg-o-saw-us, an incredible machine, falling at the last hurdle as Trillium hits the pit release button and the dinosaur falls into the pit of oblivion. Steg-o-saw-us into the playoff, and it's Trillium that will go on to fight Tiberius for the title.
Cease.
Down the pit and nearing extinction, the dinosaur falls and Trillium secures his place in the grand final. We will have that fight and the playoff soon, but not before we have our award ceremony. We like to see the best machines in this arena, and this series has definitely delivered. 32 robots enter the third series of Robot Carnage, and all of them have proved their worth. Let's give out the awards. The most original entry award goes to the machine that has an interesting design and proved to be effective in the arena. What's the catch? The piranha with its huge teeth and controlling opponents around the arena, Happy Slap who put itself in a spin with his chain flails, Afterburners, front hinge flipper and speed kept others at bay, and Hedge with the simplistic but effective wedge. And the winner is Happy Slap. Well done, the most original entry. The most improved robot award goes to a machine that went under upgrades and proved to be better second time round. Sparks causing Sparks with a faster drive and resilient armour, Petrify with its sharper claw and bigger wheels, Nitro upgraded its lifter and control, and Mirror's Cat being bigger and faster overall. And the winner is Petrify with its upgraded design and armour. The Best Engineered award goes to the robot with technical excellence and engineering. Rickroll with its dual independent swinging axes, Arnoldy wielding a lifter and axe combination, the Big Cheese with its powerful lifting arm, and Tiberius with an electric crushing claw. And the winner is Rickroll. Well done to them and that weapon synergy of axes. The Best Design award, exactly what it says on the tin. The nominees are Elf 2 returning with a fresh new lifter look, Blackout looking mean with that cutting disc, Atomic with its bright colours and classic shape, and Deathgaze looking like a bird of prey. And the winner is Atomic. Well done to the team for this sleek machine. The Best Newcomer award for showing off what the newbies are capable of. The nominees are Rickroll for dominating both seeds in its heat, Protosynthesis managed to pit all its opponents, Steg-o-saw-us who beat both previous and current champions, and Blackout for giving Ice 2 its first loss. And the winner is Rickroll. Well done for delivering some incredible battles. The Best Driver award for the machine whose driving was outstanding in the arena. Sparks with its upgraded speed and power, Hedge whose tactics made it tricky to grab hold of, Trapdoor for refusing to back down, and Protosynthesis having no trouble outdriving its opponents. And the winner is Trapdoor, the spider showing us all how to control your opponent. And last up is the most destructive award. Who dealt the most damage in the series? Disco Inferno able to rip off armor panels, Virion causing both internal and external damage, Tiberius who crushed its way through the competition, and Propellerhead decimating armor and weaponry. And the winner is Propellerhead for the outstanding destruction in the heats. Thanks to all who voted and congratulations to our award winners. Now it is time for the playoff. Two machines, both of them green and looking mean, about to battle for third place. Nitro and Steg-o-saw-us will fight for the bronze medal and a place on the podium.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
Steg-o-saw-us going in for the charge. Nitro a little bit unsure. The wheels definitely look a bit broken. Steg-o-saw-us pushing Nitro into the barrier. Nitro trying to get that lifter in, but that wheel looks far too damaged. Did they get a chance to repair it? They should have done. A little bit of a face-off and now spinning round, just waiting to try and get that sweet spot to the side of Steg-o-saw-us, not managing. But they're still going in. Into the back. Now over the edge of the pit, Steg-o-saw-us a little bit wary. I mean, why wouldn't they be? And Nitro have just flipped Steg-o-saw-us onto their side! That was the weakness! Nitro found the chance and threw the dinosaur up and over on its side. And unfortunately, Steg-o-saw-us doesn't have any way to self-right and get down. That is it for Steg-o-saw-us. And it's Nitro that wins third place in Series 3.
Cease.
A respectable fourth place finish for Steg-o-saw-us. Its journey here took out two of the best machines and can head home with its head held high. Nitro blasts off into third place after an incredible campaign itself. Third place decided, now it's time for the final battle. Tiberius and Trillium are the last two robots in the competition. The crushing claw against the grabbing claw, with one more battle to go. Who's your money on?
Well, taking their journeys into consideration, both of them have had a really good run, but they've also had to prove themselves. Trillium, of course, as we know, has been here since the start. They've known what to expect. Great bit of driving, great bit of control. Tiberius, however, they're the new kids on the block. They've been crushing everyone in sight. Good bit of driving as well, combined with that weapon. It's really going to come down to who has the first grab in this final. As for my pick, I'd say experience probably would win overall, so I'm going to say Trillium for the title.
It's time to crown a new champion. After a tournament of 54 battles, only 2 awesome machines are left and ready to battle for glory. Will experience win overall, or is it the skill of new blood that will claim victory? Let the Robot Carnage Series 3 Grand Final begin.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate.
And it comes down to this, the battle for the title. Tiberius trying to get in. Not managing just yet. Trillium is making sure they don't get a chance. But those wheels are very exposed and now getting shoved back by Tiberius. They want to get to those wheels. That's the weakness in Trillium. Also, that servo. Easy target for a claw like Tiberius, and both pushing against one another. Both very low to the ground. That claws nearly smacking off of one another, and Tiberius trying to get into the back of Trillium, pushing them, both of them, towards the side, and now Tiberius over the edge! On their own, and they're trying to get into the servo! Bringing the claw down! And that is going to be damage! Major damage! And if Trillium is able to get that claw working again, it is still moving. But Tiberius bringing the claw in onto the top plate. Trillium struggling to get away. Over the wheels is that claw, just waiting. And now, oh, what a great remover that was! Great maneuver from Trillium. The claw raised up. Tiberius got in, trying to bring in the claw. but Trillium managed to get away, using his claw to lift itself off. But Tiberius still hunting them down. They want to get to that weakness. Those wheels, the servo, and now over the wheels, over the motor. Didn't bring the claw down in time. Pinned them into the corner again, and now bring it down. The claw, and that's a nice little chunk into the motor. And now getting shoved into the side again. Trillium trying to get away. Tiberius bringing down the claw. It's the last 10 seconds of this fight. It's going to go to the judges. And Trillium's claw has just fallen off. That is major damage sustained. And that's going to count heavily against them. A close battle to end the third series. Some good evasive driving and aggression from both machines, making it last the full fight. I think I know who won, but it's down to our judges to decide the victor. The winner of Robot Carnage Series 3 is Tiberius! The Emperor has conquered all challengers, and the reign of Tiberius lives on as the new champion of Robot Carnage. Wielding the first proper crusher in the show, Tiberius crushed the spirits of each machine it faced. That, and with a tactical approach to take out the opposition, is what makes them the new champion. Congratulations to Tiberius, Emperor of the Robot Carnage Arena. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. A massive thank you to everyone who helped make this series, to the teams, drivers and of course you, the viewer. Thanks again and good night.